Hey folks, I'm Vainglory, and welcome to part 32 of my campaign as Carthage in the Ancient Empires mod for Total War Attila. So as you can see, we're about to fight the final Aksum army. We'll go ahead and fight that straight away. They're all down about half strength. Loads of missile troops. Even some elephants. So we're just going to have to close with them as quickly as we can. Reduce the amount of damage. Fog. Fantastic. Reduce the amount of damage that their slingers are able to do. So, no finesse to this at all. Just have you grouped up. Let's have these guys as a group out in front. Skirmish mode on. These guys I want to keep separately. I want them just like that down there. I want them to go after those elephants. Cav. I keep over in the flank, I think. The elephants. No, the cav over here. Elephants in there. General. In fact, let's group up the general and the elephants for a laugh. Okay, let's go. You guys get forward. Oh, hang on. Locked group, try that. That's better. You after the elephants. You just move forward. Right. Let's put you in skirmish mode. I did, that's fine. Okay. And they're just going to stand and wait. So let's go up to speed 3. Okay. Cav, get after them. Who's broken running for the lives? One of the slingers. It's not surprising. Let's get in amongst them. Okay. My elephants need you in there. Taking a bit of damage. You wipe out that cav. You get in there. Push through into them. Go after them. Good. Get up into the slingers now. You get a move on. Okay. I want you into them. And you into them. Let's bring the general through here. Okay. So they're beginning to fold. Keep pressure on them. General, come down here. You guys, come off skirmish mode. Target them. General, swing round. You just keep going for these slingers. You get into the back of them now. General, you come in here as well. You pull out. Okay, keep chasing. The general's broken. Cav, get up there. You turn to get after them as well. And end of the battle? No. So it's either the end of the battle or it's a crash. Fortunately, it's not a crash. You get up into them. Chase them down. Okay, this could be a long battle. Let's go up to speed 3. No, in fact, no, they're fine down there. It's noblemen. I wondered why they weren't breaking. Okay, shoot targets, drive them from the field. There we go. Now just make sure that we wipe out as much as we can. That's the end of the battle, there we go. Right, so mercs. Oh, that's not mercs, that's my own troops. They took a lot of damage. They got caught, obviously. But that's fine. 400 kills for the cav there. And again, we'll take on the captives. And so, well, Aksum still has a small fleet somewhere, but they're as good as dead. And we did lose the slingers after all. So, can you force march back into a duelist? Not quite. Get you down as close as we can though. Alright, and that's us, I believe, at the end of the turn. I think we'll leave that army in there. I was wondering about pushing it out, starting it up north, but there's no great rush for that. So we'll just end the turn once this guy has his skill. Now, yeah, so public order does need sorted out. And probably best just to go down provincial governor route. There's nothing in here that does any good. None. Alright, end the turn. You want us to join this war against... where are they? I don't think I've discovered them. So, no. I'm just going to decline.
Glorious Pharaoh's humble servant. I humbly ask that you provide me with enough gold.
A military alliance for 10,000. No. Your strength ranking is improving, but that's probably because I've wiped out the Aksum. So I'm not interested.
Mighty Pharaoh, the steward of the earth, desires Egypt's coffers
Non-aggression
with a
pact.
reasonable amount of gold.
Up for 10,000. No, I'm not paying anybody anything.
Your decision is, I hope.
Okay, Pergamon is destroyed. Sallow. Yeah, large bribe, I think. Yeah. Level 2 plus 3 there. And there. And I also noticed. Oh. Yeah, the popular support's 58%. I thought it was the power that had gone up to 58. But we're doing well enough. And any sign of this rebellion down here? You come down, just normal stance. Integrity is fantastic, but there's no point risking it. I think we're okay. I think that rebellion either didn't pop or it popped and it was dealt with by somebody else. This army here, we'll just move you up to there. No, up here. I don't care about trespassing, having diplomatic repercussions. We're coming through your lands whether you like it or not. And our other armies. Yeah, down to here. And there we go. Let's get us a couple of ballista to round out this army. You're just continuing to march back and forward. And up here, things are slowly improving. Let's get pasture land there. And that's all the armies moved now that I want to move at the moment, so we'll go through the settlements. Sanitation is well under control here. 5, 8 and 7, so well, that gives plus 6 sanitation to all regions, so if I did dismantle that, we can't sustain it. I will boost this up though. And I suppose we'll keep that and we'll boost it up because we're going to probably get more squalor when we expand the settlements. Ethiopia, yeah, we are going for the pasture land in here as well. Hopefully this, no, that increases native discontent. Oops. Never mind. In Mero, sanitation's great. Let's get some Punic Is that underground sewers? Do we have... Yeah, we've got wells here as well, actually. But no, I want to look at getting some Punic influence in here. We'll do that for now. The midday. So, food. I would like to get food, but we need to sort out sanitation. And that's 7 before we can build in there, so we need to get... yeah, we need to get some sort of sanitation in here. Underground sewers, +5 sanitation to all regions and local province. That gives 3, so we'll go for underground sewers. It only takes a turn. Alright. That's us then. Diplomacy. Pergamon no longer exists. Aksum, now that you're reduced to a fleet, you interested in peace?
Do not wander in like a desert beggar. If you have something to say.
Alright. Wait until you come to me asking for peace then.
I will listen. I cannot say for how
trade?
long.
No, okay. Alright, that's all good enough. Maori, I can't believe you like us so much. You've been sailing about for the last 60 turns or so because I dehomed you, or unhomed you. And... I just wondered if it was worth trying to get any sort of alliances with anybody, but nobody in there. We're ready. Well, how are we in here actually?
I am but a humble servant.
Now we're going to agree to that. Well, we might agree to that eventually. Once we've dealt with Rome. And we already have the military alliance. You're not at war with Rome yet. I'm just wondering about... Well, we've got Macedon.
I am honored to
How
receive
about
you and look forward to your erudite arguments and
a
witty
military alliance? You're not that big. I'm thinking I want somebody on Rome's eastern border to give them something to think about. Do I want to go for a military alliance or a defensive alliance? Let's go for the military alliance. And you willing to pay for it? You are. How about 2,000? We'll settle for that.
You speak with wisdom.
So that was chance in my arm. Alright. Okay, so I think then we end the turn.
Will you not look to the future?
No, I'm not joining your war.
Lord Pharaoh's humble servant does not.
Macedon's looking at it going, what's the point of creating an alliance then? I'm really surprised the Maori haven't died of scurvy, having spent so long at sea. Okay. Hamaskora, finished your turn. Ethiopia, we might be able to stave off the rebellion. I doubt it though. Get a bit of construction done as usual. Unseasonal conditions. Fertile summer, rainy summer. Good. And we've got military drill. Excellent. Let's march you back up here. Military presence counts for 7, so we need 4 public order for it to stabilise. So we could potentially get there. Okay, so they all give 4 Punic influence. Up to 5 public order. Yeah, and we've got... well, we don't actually have any farmlands in there. We've got cattle ranches there, and we will have in there as well. So we'll go for the plus 10% income from agriculture and animal husbandry. We'll get you up to level 4, I think. We can afford that. Well, yeah. Doesn't actually cost any squalor or public order. You're good. Our other armies. There we go. You complete now? Yep. So you can start marching back up to Carthage. And you're coming across here. Southern Spain. Okay, so I can even move the army out now and still be in plus 5 public order. Do I want to hit them now? Probably a good idea. And I think I will. No time like the present. So I'll go to war with Rome. We've got Macedon on their eastern flank. These armies are reasonably well positioned, as is our fleet. Yet we have the army here. It's heading back. Maybe get you into the sea. See if that gets you back any quicker. And you can stay here to deal with the rebellion if it pops up down here at Aksum. Let's have a look at improvements. Sanitation's fine. So we may as well go for the allied state here. $25 food and 3 squalor. Can't do anything there because of the sanitation or lack of. Can bump you up. 2 squalor, 20 food. Yep, and do that. Ethiopia we've seen, so in here Get the aqueduct. Okay. And I will bring this army now up to there. And I'm probably just going to auto-resolve this then. So you go into normal stance, in the field, assault that army. We will declare war. And we'll call our allies just because. And they run away. And that's fine. You can now attack them. Can you? Can you reach? I think you can. No, you can't. Okay, you attack in here then. And I think we'll fight this since it's... Oh no! Yeah, I think we'll fight this, but I'll do that in the next part. So for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment and rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. And hope to see you again next time. Cheers!